Welcome to Quack Co, the board game channel that's 10 minutes or less.
Guaranteed.
And today we're giving away a copy. We're giving away a copy of Kingdom Death. That's why you're here. Isn't it?
Yes.
Isn't that why you've tuned? Oh, you actually came for the conversation about why we don't back Kickstarters? Awkward.
Awkward.
Leave a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel. We have a full pledge of full core box of Kingdom Death Monster that we are giving away based off of the main channel Quackalope. And for those of you that are here, this is a cool little channel that I run with BoardgameCo with Alex. We produce daily videos that are all 10 minutes or less, which means your daily bite of board games is more accessible here than it is anywhere else. And with that, one thing I've noticed on our Shelf for Sale series is both of us have different determining factors when it comes to what we back on Kickstarter. Okay. So what are the things that for you will make you wary of a project, key terms, whatever it is, and what will make you just say yes without really doing due diligence?
Wary would be RPG. Wary would
be RPG for you, if it has that term at all, like RPG light or like role-playing game.
Yes, okay. I leave that to you. 4X is another one.
Interesting. You know Mind Clash has a 4X coming out.
I am not enjoying 4X games right now.
I hate that for you.
And so I'm willing to try Mind Clash because Mind Clash is fantastic.
And you've got to do TI at some point.
And I have to do TI. Oh, that's a 4X?
It is a 4X.
Devin. Because I just passed up a 4X game as I was looking for this week's
by the way, just to jump in, we are giving away a second copy of Kingdom Death as well. If you didn't watch the main video, I'll have a link to the top of that video. It's over on Devin Talks Tabletop, so there's like a circle of Kingdom Death giveaways happening. You were saying though.
4X, RPG, those things make me hesitant. Those are the keywords. I look to see how many people have backed it. What percentage?
So what number do you need?
I need above 1,000 people.
You want 1,000 people
I need at least 1,000 other people who think that this game is worthwhile, and then I give it some attention.
Interesting. Below that, you're just like, eh.
Yeah, below that. Unless I know from variable, like provable sources.
Sure.
The other things I look for are publishers that I've had experience with, or games that I know about. Like,
who are the publishers that you're willing to trust without even knowing the game? Because I've got a few.
CMON.
Okay, CMON in for,
Awaken Realms. I would trust Mind Clash.
Yep.
I would trust Ivy Studios.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know if there's anyone else.
Orange Nebula's there for me.
Oh, Neb, yeah, for sure.
Just fantastic, guys. Yes. Honestly, Leader Games is there. I'm going to back whatever they put out. It's not always right for me.
Oath was bad.
But they're on that for me.
I would look at what AEG puts out. They've had enough hits that I feel positive towards them. I would also
I don't necessarily do everything that they do.
I don't necessarily do everything they do. I'm just looking at our shelf over there of different publishers.
So many.
What else do I look for?
Yeah.
I look for artwork. I look for cool components. One of the things You're
a miniatures fan.
I am a miniatures fan.
But not a painter or anything. You just want to put them in your mouth.
No, I don't put them in my mouth. I like playing with them.
Just weird clarification there.
No, I think the art in miniatures is gorgeous.
The sculpting and stuff?
The sculpting and how they look. And I think painting can ruin that sometimes if you're not professional enough.
If you're not good at it?
Yeah.
Here.
You don't get to see...
How do you get good
I'd rather dip them in a wash. Honestly, so that you see the...
You've seen me do that with a few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some better than others. Vitalis Serta. That would be... And then I look at designers. So designers who, hands down, I would back anything. Vitalis Serta, Ryan Lockett.
Sure. He's his own company, though. So
yeah. So Red Raven.
Yeah.
Would be one that I would also do. There's another one that I'm thinking about. We played Castles of Burgundy. Who designs it? I'm blanking on the name.
It's not Martin Wallace.
Stefan Feld would be another one that I would hands down back. Those are kind of what I look for. How about you?
The stuff that'll let me back a campaign without even second guessing, like not even doing due diligence, if it has tiny little adorable forest creatures, I'm in. I've nearly backed resin miniatures that were tiny adorable. I didn't actually. I backed off, but I regret that. That's one of the things that I genuinely regret. I need to go find that and do it anyway. That was like a year and a half ago. The fact that I'm still thinking about it after a year and a half shows how deep this is in my soul.
Yeah, it's a problem.
I grew up with Redwall, right? So, adorable little forest creatures.
I don't know what Redwall is.
Oh, it's one of the best book series in the world. So adorable little forest creatures, I'm sold. Amazing artwork. If I think a game looks beautiful, I'm not even going to check what it is, right? And then the other two things would be insane production quality. like Awaken Realms and stuff. Like if I just know it's going to be great to play with, Ivy Studios is a great example of this. And then the last thing would be that'll make me back a game without even second guessing myself. If I find a source indicating an artistic stylizing with the storytelling, flavor text that makes me feel something, whether that's an experience in a game that I can have, or like I'm watching the Kickstarter video, I don't really care about a lot of the video. I care about what they're saying. And if the narrative is there...
Petrichor.
Petrichor's the example.
You literally, like, you watch that video and you're like, that made me tear up. I'm going to back this.
100%.
Have you ever played it?
I have played it. It's not as good as the video. It's not as good. It's good. It's not as good as the video. But those are the things for me. Things that will make me not back a campaign.
I have one more thing.
Okay.
Looking to see who's put out content on it. I go through and I run. If they're... Yeah, I run through and
Has Quackalope done anything?
Well, no, I know the stuff that Quackalope does, but, like, I look for other big names. Like, if it has not reached the hands of someone big in the industry,
you're questioning
what are they doing wrong?
I think a lot of people do that scroll down, too, to just see who's covered it. So, things that'll make me not back a project. Bad artwork is the biggest indicator. If your game looks rough... you're going to have to really work to convince me.
Poorly designed cover photo.
A poorly designed cover photo is probably one of the single biggest things that'll make me... I'll just step back. Even if it's just like a shot of you holding your game box. I'm like, you didn't care enough. Like, that's the first thing we all see. If you didn't care about that, how can I trust you about everything else? And I understand it's different. It's a marketing thing. It's a different thing. But you got to do your due diligence. You got to watch this video, right? What other things will make me... If I see classic games listed, like Monopoly, Area Control, Risk, like, and that's not often, but sometimes they compare to things like Axis and Allies, and those games just aren't right for me. There's some publishers out there that I just will not back games from.
Really? You have publishers you won't back games from?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. I have people that I do not cover here on the channel and that I will not back games from. Because I feel like they either haven't been good to their fan base. Okay. I feel like they've been I feel like they have mistreated the community that has cared about them. Yeah. And so I try not to support that. But that's really those are the bars for me. That's where I'm illogical and where I'm logical. It doesn't come down to mechanics for me. Like, I rarely know much about the thing I'm backing unless I've covered it here on the channel, which of course is different. But like historically, I just went in because I wanted to feel something. Yeah. So
I like being part of stuff that looks like it has some popularity.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Whatever the case, whatever you do, remember, that's not this video series. Less time watching means more time playing, but we're going to flip that. More time watching means less time playing, so stay tuned and subscribe.